¿Qué onda, racita? Y estamos de vuelta con Assassin's Creed Valhalla. No había podido continuar con la historia por un par de días, pero ahora nos encontramos de nuevo en este juego para ver.
Good to see you.
Gracias. Ando encuerado. A ver, baby, ¿qué tienes para mí? Vamos a continuar con la historia. Nos habíamos quedado...
I want to see the Alliance map.
Tenemos que encontrar una nueva zona para juramentar nuestra... Pues para juramentar, pues. Recompensas. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué dice de cada uno de los lugares.
Those Dane invaders. They came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes, Dane invaders who serve a man called Ruud. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
A ver qué dice de Oxfordshire.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Ok, vamos a Lunden.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Viaja a Lunden.
I should go.
Pues vete. ¿Qué haces ahí? No, se trabó, banda. Se quedaron viendo ahí románticamente. Ok. A ver, ¿para dónde vamos? Está un poquito retirado. Vamos a viajar rápido. Caray. Venid. Y pues allá vamos a continuar la historia, esta vez por la rama de los asesinos. Ya era hora un poquito que viéramos algo más de esta historia de los asesinos. Como que no está principalmente en la trama. Como que es algo que es secundario, por así decirlo. Que no me termina gustando del todo, pero supongo que se entiende, ya que Eivor no es un asesino como tal. Al menos no ahorita. Y pues creo que el juego está bastante larguito, así que a lo mejor tenemos tiempo de ver más eso. Que se vaya metiendo en la trama, ¿no? Espero, la verdad. Si termina siendo un juego en donde... No lo sé, a lo mejor es como Black Flag, en donde Edward como que sí tiene que ver con los asesinos, pero es hasta el último que ya está dentro de la trama. Y sí, la zona es nivel 90, así que no creo que tengamos problema para eso. A ver. Tenemos una nueva hacha. Ya la habíamos conseguido, pero no la había utilizado hasta ahorita.
The Triple Gate of London.
What?
I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
There you are, love. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burgh? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery.
Stow! Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Ándese, puñeta.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Se parece Ibai. Ya empezamos bien.
Is this kind of noise common to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll well your face as a skull capstone!
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your foe!
What the fuck? O sea, me empujó y ya. Me bajó toda la vida, brother. ¿Qué es eso?
You don't finish fights as well as you start them.
Was that a fight just now? It looked like you were trying to comb that man's beard.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, is that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
¿Qué es eso, güey?
It is good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair,
Lo
I'm not
puedes
the only Reeve.
romancear al valle.
There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. And what can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son, and... Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
¿Qué pedo, qué pedo?
God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
What?
O Lord,
What the
deliver
fuck?
these men with the light of thy countenance visitive and shines upon them.
Lo des...
You've no need for
eso-
outsiders, Stow. It's a private
Lo
matter.
hicieron
There's no cause
cagado.
to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke,
Dicen,
London's second Reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stow's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Good holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry.
otra
Mistresses.
investigación.
Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old
man had a wandering...
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Old man had a wandering hand. And I...
I didn't know. I didn't.
He wanted you. It was his to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough
A
blood...
barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Va mi comandante, mi amigo. Falta algo. Ah, arriba.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga? Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore.
Ay, pedazo de armadura. Vamos por
It's to
ella.
the east of here. I must
Vamos
learn my
por
way
ella,
space
brother.
for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I'll have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Ahí está, ok. Con capa, con capa. Espérate que no me está gustando el hacha. ¿Qué vamos?
I should not be seen in this area.
What? Ok, ahora sí hemos matado al peorcito. Ahora podemos matar desde aquí.
Did you hear about the Archers Challenge? People say there's good money to be made if you can shoot straight.
That's at the Colosseum. A test of skill, they're calling it. But you can't just walk in. You need an invitation.
Invitation? Ah, I'm not much of a shot anyway. Good on them that makes it.
Watch my back!
Estoy coño. ¿Qué está pasando? Pensé que lo he elegido. Oh, que la canción. No puedo elegir un arma.
Take the bait. Patience. Hitting. confuse you.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. The other side must be barred. The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Escudo britano.
Messages between the Leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the compass calls to strikes. I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stove must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
En nombre de Mitra. Vamos a ver que tiene ese escudo britano. Tan bueno está. Wolf. Ah, este no es este. Restablece algo de salud al desviar. Está bueno. No sirve, no sirve. Continuemos, continuemos.
I should be cautious around here.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in Lunden.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in Lunden.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there is little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time.
Banda.
We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Pero, bro, no te quería matar. Yo solo quería no tomar mucho daño de la caída, pero... Anfiteatro de Londres. ¿Este será Londres? La verdad. Lunden no es Londres. Ahí después investigo bien. Perdón. Vamos a ver un poquito las habilidades. Claro, ¿por qué se nos han ocultado todas las habilidades otra vez?
Good you came by, Eivor. There are interesting requests today. We're always looking for help, so come back anytime.
Vamos por el primero. ¿Para dónde está yendo?
Best not to draw attention here. Is this the leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How many bodies is that now?
A score have been uncovered. Definitely the leech's work.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
Must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here. Heard from Stowe yet? About the arrow?
The leech is my focus just now. Does something worry you?
Ah, no, just checking up on the old Sparrowheart.
You two are close, like brothers.
Yeah. Close like brothers, you could say.
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
When did she go missing?
A few days back. Left after sundown. Never came home, my Regna. Gods, if I could see her again. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst.
Esto ya parece
In London, you
Catepec.
must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That is a good place to start. Thank you, Gila.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these docks.
Do I look like one who could?
What's that song? I know it from somewhere.
That's the healer's song.
Vamos a ver cómo está lo de la orden. El podón. La lira.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Ok, vamos a venir acá. Vamos a meditar. Parte. Para que nos caiga la noche. Escóndete detrás de la caja. Ok. Me gusta que las misiones no son repetitivas, ¿sabes? O sea, cada misión tiene su historia. No es como en otros Assassin's Creed donde simplemente repiten las mismas misiones. Me gusta que se investiga. Como que tiene ese lado detectivesco. Me agrada, me agrada.
Best follow him. See where this leads.
Creo que esta es la primera misión. Esta es la primera misión donde estamos persiguiendo a alguien. Bueno, siguiendo a alguien. Y ya llevamos varias horas en el juego, ¿no?
Can't this clod walk any...
What the fuck? No. ¿Por qué está subiendo así? Estos controles a veces... O yo seré muy tonto o los controles están malos de repente. Como que escala a veces donde no quieres escalar. Ya se fue, no. A ver.
This area is off limits.
Bueno, supongo que ahora ya no importa si vamos sigilosos o no, porque pues ya sabemos que de igual manera va a valer madres. Buen diseño de niveles, señores. Buen diseño de niveles. De la parte siendo un asesino discreto. Y al final te dicen, pues no. Tienes que ser un vikingo de a huevo.
Watch for the counter! Yeah!
Let's drive a wedge!
Que salgamos. Coño,
Strike with me. Keep the dog chasing its tail.
Keep your guard up! What's my name? Fight smart. Use your glimmer. Stay quick. Almost dead.
Let's not waste time.
ya me cansaste.
In the rear! Dog! Gods won't want you!
Work around.
Tenían hasta los huevos.
You go first?
Ya estoy enojado.
I'm the one asking questions, Setfinger. Did you craft a set of search?
You think shit! No tell nor Valhalla.
Done for now. Going to feed the worms.
Ok, pues ya ha salido. Ya ha salido. Encuentra y asesina a la sanguijuela.
This is where the leech dissects her prey.
Vikingo sanguinario. Vamos a guardar la partida por si nos matan. Ya al menos lo empezamos desde el comienzo. Vamos a ver primero si podemos matar a la sanguijuela y después lo demás.
I feel better. One green. Sign of the one reborn. So fascinating. So beautiful. Bless you. You have advanced the cause of our kind.
Adiós.
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That is enough.
Oh, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research. But not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break. So difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Friedeswith. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it. would you?
You die!
A young girl. Her eyes have been removed. I have a feeling this is the missing Regna.
O sea, le sacaba los ojos, las mataba, les sacaba los ojos, pero pues ella decía que los salvaba, ¿no? No me agrada del todo que como que tratan de hacer de que de alguna manera empatices con estos templarios, pero ni siquiera les dan como que una historia en sí. Dale otro más. Tú puedes, brother. Órale. Está fuerte,
We'll wear you out, D-Thing.
Ok, tengo que correr.
Your end is right here. You're finished.
Lo siento, hermanos, ya voy. Bueno, este Haita me hace hacer todo su trabajo. Yo ni siquiera soy asesino y estoy matando a todos los templarios. De seguro le dejaron a cargo a él. Y él nomás nos está pasando la chamba. Qué cómodo, ¿no? hay algo. Aquí hay un pedazo de arma o armadura.
I shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
Lo tenía que... Otra llave. No, está. What? Está por adentro. Nube de hierro. Vamos a ver qué tal está este arco. ¿De qué es? ¿De qué es? ¿De qué es? Nube de hierro. Aumenta la velocidad al golpear en puntos débiles. Bueno, pues sí.
¡Ya!
The guards here are vigilant. It is done.
Ah, the leech is bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Friedaswith.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended a broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Friedaswith. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
It has cures for everything, from boils to broken bones. It is worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield. Her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life. But their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broca.
Sed tibi erit ipse benedictus.
Best not to draw attention here.
Así que ya vamos por la flecha.
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. You and Erke found the identity of the leech.
Some holy healer. She was called Friedaswith. Had an appetite for eyes.
If this order can corrupt Lunden's favored saint, what hope do we have?
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the Arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I will sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
You suspect him of something?
I don't know. Whoever killed Trigo was a close friend, and it was Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think he'd do something so vile. But...
Then do not. Wait for proof before you condemn your friend.
Forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long. Fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you could not shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
It is good to talk, unburden your soul. Clears the mind and lifts the weight off the chest.
Yes, indeed. And thank you for listening.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
Let's go. Sí, una moneda.
He goes by the arrow, I'm told. A fit name for a keen archer.
I'll kill you!
Let's stretch the knee thing.
Almost got you!
Blood bag!
Are you watching? Your time is up! Nail the idiot!
There we go. This coin is engraved with an image of the London Colosseum. I should not be seen in this area.
I keep seeing them round my mum's house. Outlanders. Thinking they can stink up the place.
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You are looking for skilled archers, and now you have found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
I've had enough practice. Let us begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's the new competitor, a Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Sayed. All right, take your mark.
Hook set! Arrows not! Fire!
A perfect strike!
Lord, did you see that? Incredible! Eivor leads to victory! That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot! You have earned your place at the arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
After midnight, Hampton menes at a fact. Zones und Kant werden. Und Rofeth.
Ok, reínate con Hussa, vamos con Hussa.
Are you Husa?
Yeah, and who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy, outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect
Ahora
his
sí,
reeves to...
aquí se muere.
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself. Justify all you want. You're just a king-killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Don't fall for any traps.
You'll suffer for that!
My lead.
Ok, muy bien, ahora vamos con Stow. Vamos a ver si podemos ya terminar con el último templario.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain, called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear, if you would like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgus, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw Lunden as a kiln of rage, to harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot, but from many, it is a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it, and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true. And it is cold comfort, when glory has the taste of your family's blood. 2 targets down. Only the compass remains. If it were my men killed, I would be on my way to London now.
The compass will come, and we must be ready. Expecting the worst.
I do not want anyone catching me off guard. Could we take the fight to him?
There may be a way. Let's regroup in the church when you've had time to rest, Broga.
The good sister was murdered, and where were your guards? You hear me, okay? Her blood's on you. It's a ruse, I tell you. It's them that killed. Sister was murdered. And where were your guards? You hear me, okay? Her blood's on you. It's a ruse, I tell you.
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgus and Frieswith have angered many.
Let us hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
Let us go over all that has happened up till now.
Triga was killed and dismembered by men who worked for him. Men he trusted. Avgus, the Arrow. Our brother in arms. He wanted Lunden for the Order.
And the good sister. That's another knife to the back. London's saint. Sister Frieswith. She was the leech and the city was her meat market. Your bishop has already issued an apology on behalf of the church.
It is time we focused on the compass, gather all we know, and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
We let fly the feather dart, cut raven ink from a cowering quill. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the River Rep to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well, this one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
What is on your mind, Stowe?
We know the compass is a sailor, a captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you want to hit back, but we can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeves!
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
The tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up! You find a way out!
Eivor! Make for
The yarn's still
Se
spun
nos
for us,
viene.
Weston. We've many years yet. Come on.
That's only a taste of the hellfire you'll see!
Ok, muy bien.
Eivor, we're still inside! Do take your time, though! We may throw a picnic!
Let's go!
Fresh air!
That's the lot of them!
Let's get clear of this inferno!
Ok. Hay caos en la ciudad.
I had a view of the city from the roof. There's a new flotilla in the harbor.
The compass.
Bastard. If we commandeered the springalds at Avgosport, we could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
¿A dónde?
I will go my own way. Less danger to you both.
Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide
Seamos
our souls
solos
and
para
cover our
ver.
backs.
Si nos podemos infiltrar ahí a su barco.
I'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it. Godspeed, my friends.
Vamos allá.
Save you! Where's your silver? Where? It's that damn Norse!
leaders we've been too confident. I don't suffer the same disease. I'll drown and burn every last man.
So this is the compass. Large enough to ford an ocean.
Go and ask his lapdog. You've stolen me from Frankia. It burns! Die! Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master? Burn and boil! Persistent bastard! Sink! Defiant to the end! Die! Burn and boil! You die here, Dane! Put me out!
Burning to ash what you cannot possess, that is a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned. I have finished my work in London. That is enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
There you are. The drinker we must thank for our good fortune.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours, to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to Lunden in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven purge. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I'm touched, Erke. I will carry it with pride. It seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Ok, y vamos con Randvi para informarle. Nuestra hazaña.
I should talk to Hytham.
Ah, sí, tenemos que informar a Hytham también. Hytham. O sea. ¿Por dónde se entra?
Greetings, Eivor. Eivor, again, your people impress me with your skill. The invaders barely stood a chance.
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problems finding allies there.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Randvi when you wish to travel there. Do you need something?
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Ok, nos dieron una nueva aptitud. No, también era una cuerpo a cuerpo.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day.
Lunden is with us, and cleansed of the Order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself.
Ok, y aquí lo dejaremos por el día de hoy. Ya cumplimos con todo este arco de Lunden. Así que pasaremos para la siguiente zona en el siguiente episodio. Y espero que ese mismo episodio lo podamos completar todo. Así que, por el momento, eso es todo. Muchas gracias a los que estuvieron aquí viendo, a los que se han pasado el rato. Y sí, nos vemos a la próxima, chavales. Y se cuidan, se lo lavan. Adiós. Besitos en la cola.